2022, that's what we are wrapping up right here on the Scenario Radio Show with 2022, the year of talking about all things in the year past. And right now, it's time for us to get into win some, lose some, as we look at our own wins and losses through this past year. And we're going to do like we always do about this time by starting on the other side of the glass with our producer, Dana Dane. Dana, win some, lose some. What's it look like for you?
Yeah, so my win is very. Well, I'll be saying it a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. I turned 30 this year. In July, I turned 30 over the summer. I'm like, 30 is a big deal. I am no longer in my 20s. I feel like the upcoming year is like bringing new things. I just wanted to say that was my win for the year because I'm me and I like to, be 30. My loss for the year, I'm gonna go with social media, and here's why. A lot of people's careers ended up with some social media this year. A lot of people go to social media and spill their guts when they need to be talking to a therapist. Turns out, a lot of people go on. Turns out, social media ain't a therapist. Don't need to know all your business.
Right.
Turns out there are consequences to Karens and people doing things that they think ain't nobody watching. Let's be a little bit more cautious. Social media, be social, but we don't need to know everything, guys. Like, it's kind of sad at one point. People be spilling their whole life. Like, you didn't have to tell us that, but yeah, here you are. So that's gonna be my lose for 2022. We need to do better in 2023. That's what I got.
Okay, all right. That sounds respectable. I can get with that. I can get with that. Because what about you, man?
You know what? Okay, so the win, I think, and contrary to what people may think, I'm a comic, so that's my thing. The art of comedy is my thing. I think we are starting to get to a point now where people in the comedy world, fans and everything, are tired of folks trying to tell people what they can and can't say. I think we've kind of are getting past that. I'm seeing it, and I know everybody's kind of all in the outrage, and I've heard a lot of conversations had where people ask, how can comedians feel comfortable talking about what they want to talk about when so much cancel culture and all that. But I think we're starting to get out of that. So I think that's the win. I'm seeing a lot more comedians who have control over their specials that they're putting out, and they're taking more ownership. So people are a little more free to say what they want to say, and I'm thinking that corner is getting turned. So I think that's going to be the win. Excuse me. The win from our art form is that I can see comedy coming out of that place where you're going to have a lot more people who are about to start pushing the envelope, I think, more. So I think that's dope. You're getting a lot of smart guys. And it's funny just because I know, like, back in the day, comics used to be like the misfits, but now you're getting dudes who are like legit, like, smart people who can, it's just funny. So I see it going in a different way, I think now. The loss, I'm gonna say, the loss is that I feel like, me personally, coming up, I'm about to lose a whole bunch of money coming up, man. I'm in all these damn weddings coming up this next year with all these young people, man. And that's and I guess it's not it's just funny to see, like, the generation coming after you starting to, like, get older. It makes you realize, like, people always say when folks start dying around you, it's when you notice. I'm starting to see people who are way younger than me starting to celebrate milestones in their lives. And it's kind of making me realize, like, okay, like, I'm not no young dude no more. So I just know thinking about the money that I'm about to start losing. So that's going to be my loss for 2022. Already, I'm already counting it because it's too many weddings I'm about to be in.
Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
Yes.
Man. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, for real. KB, win some, lose some. What's it look like for you?
So for 2022, I would like to think that my win is my cooking skills.
All right.
I think I've been sharing a lot off air with the team and a little bit with you guys, the listeners, but I've been baking, I've been cooking, I've been souping, and I have really improved in that area. I've come up with menus and grocery shopping and really trying to do the fish, chicken, not the good part of the pork, the lean part of the pork. Now, we're not talking about, when I say pork, I ain't talking about pig feet and chitlins. I'm talking about chops.
No low. So it's a high vibrational pig. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. We haven't been eating as much red meat. I've been using impossible beef in a place of it. So
Oh.
it's not just cooking just to say I've been putting gravy on everything or a can of cream of mushroom on everything and calling it a meal. I've actually been cooking Brussels sprouts and, well, I can't say asparagus, but cabbage. I made that before.
Yeah.
So I've been cooking not only often, a variety, and relatively healthy. And I'm really proud of myself. And I've come a long way, as the team probably knows, from boiling hot dogs. So my
All right.
2022 win is my cooking skills.
All right.
The lose for 2022 seems to be my workplace. If y'all remember, I have mentioned losing people from my team twice this year. So I don't know if we need to come up with better work life balance, distribution of loads, more benefits, more pay, which is what I'm going to be asking for.
All
I
right.
don't know, but they need to come up with something. That and the other side of my lose is social media, in the sense that I don't know, now that I'm getting older. So I have a dual lose. So the first part of my lose is my workplace. They need to get it together because 2 people have left this year and that has caused a burden on me. The other one is social media for me, in the sense that I'm getting older. I turned 40 this year.
All right. All right.
And every time I turn on social media, somebody is dying. Is it just me?
No,
And
Yeah, man.
so,
No,
yeah,
for real.
they out
Yeah.
of here.
and it's a place where people share this all the time, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
man, I am not looking forward to like opening up social media all the time and somebody is passing away. Somebody's passing away, whether it be a
Yeah.
celebrity or somebody that you know, which is what happens when you get older. So
Mhm.
just, trying to enjoy social media instead of always looking at the negative part of social media, which can be difficult. And my workplace are the losers for 2022.
Okay. I'm going to
Alright.
say my win for 2022 is that I am the owner of a hybrid vehicle.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Now I bought it. Now I bought it back in 2020, but it's come in handy lately because
Yeah,
those
yeah.
gas prices
Mm,
have not been playing.
No,
You be plugging your
no.
mhm.
car up.
No, I got a hybrid vehicle. It
Oh, I
doesn't
thought you. Well, I
require any
think hybrid
electric.
mean electric.
Me too.
No,
Okay, so
Now
what's
you got to explain it
It
now.
is both a hybrid. Okay, I'm surprised that I didn't know I have. Well, okay. Anyway,
Don't do
a
that.
hybrid.
Don't do that.
A hybrid
Just explain it.
is both. It is both combustion engine and electric. It's both of those. So what happens is that when you are, say for instance, if I'm in the city, just driving around in the city, for the most part, it's going electric. And what happens is, as when I'm moving along the highway and the combustion engine's running, it's charging the electric by
that's the part I didn't know
using
it
the
charged it.
combustion. So a lot of times when I'm just around the city and I'm just driving around, I'm not burning any gas. I'm just using the electric, and it's beautiful. It's quiet, and
Yeah.
most
It's
importantly,
electric.
it is
So low.
woogie woogie woogie.
Oh Lord.
It saved me a gang of money,
Yeah,
and in a
yeah.
time where everybody else's gas prices, gas prices have been going up. I've saved a grip on gas this year. That's my
Come on,
win.
man.
I
That's
love that.
good.
And the loss goes to America. I didn't know which way to go with this because let's be
Yeah.
honest, America has a lot of
It's
I
problems.
got
it's
a
a
lot of losses.
repeat offender on the L
Yeah,
train.
repeat offender. But I decided to go specifically in an area where it's also, when we look at prices and inflation this year, is the housing
Mm-hmm.
market. In the
Mm-hmm.
housing market right now, there are roughly 600,000 people who are without housing in America.
Mm.
That means, completely without homes. People who are what that some people describe them as homeless,
Mm.
but these people have nowhere to live. Also in America, there are over 17 million vacant homes.
Wow.
Dang.
I just want to let that sit for a moment because I just think it's important for us to point out what that means. What does that say about us in America? We do not have a
Mhm.
shortage of homes. What we do have is a high proliferation of greedy, wealthy people in a system that leans towards greedy, wealthy people. You have 17 million homes that have no one in them, and you have around 600,000 people who need a place to live.
Hmm.
That says everything about America that you want to know. We have all the resources and none of the compassion. That's an L. So that's what I got to go with for 2020.
That is a huge L. You know what? Can I add one more L? You know what else we lost in 20? The struggle meal. The struggle meal is no more. And I say that to say inflation is hit so hard, dude. You used to be able to go make a little cheap pot of spaghetti and all. Everything is expensive now, man. So
Everything.
Mhm.
It's all
RIP.
gourmet prices.
It's all
Eggs,
everything. So
sandwiches.
man, RIP to the struggle meal now, man. Eggs is $7 and stuff, man. It's crazy. You can't even try
Ramen
to
is $14
make
now.
breakfast for dinner for the cheap now. Everything done went up.
Real
So,
talk.
RIP.
If KB was still boiling hot dogs, she'd have to garnish it with a little parsley now.
Yeah, a little something to make it feel like that them salchichas is is ready.
A hot dog water reduction is what I've got going on here.
Yes.
It's all
Hot dog
expensive
water
now.
reduction.
This is the Scenario Radio Show. Real talk with a playlist.
That's the scenario.